Hello guys, so in the last tutorial we completed the layout designing, and in this tutorial it will be a little bit of more knowledge that what exactly you can do if you change in the schematic again after making the layout designing. If you want to, let's say, remove one component or add another component, if you have mistakenly um, left it out, then how you can do that. So let's check that out. So in this tutorial, so we will add some components over here. So let's say that in the Vout I have to add one more capacitor, which I left out by mistake, or I thought just I will just add it on the later side. So let's just say that Control C, Control V. So I have added this component over here, and I'm making this connection over here. So I have added one component which is C5, one point is connected to ground and another point is connected to VCC, and which is supposed to be near to C4. And how can I convert this change in this circuit over here? So for that, what we have to do is transfer. And when we was transferring for the first time, we transferred from over here, transfer to Ultiboard, this option. But now we are not completely transferring. We have made our PCB. We have to just add certain components that we have added later on. So what you have to do is over here, forward anode to Ultiboard 13. Go to this option, and you know that your circuit's name is design. So click on that one and save. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Okay. So you will see that another component has been added, just like that, C5. And now you can just simply put this over here wherever you want to. And I will just zoom it in. And let's say that if I have added this component, I'm just pressing Ctrl R to rotate it, and from over here to here, and I will just connect with the wire. Now you know how to connect the wire from the copper top over here, and let's just go. So it is connected, as you can see. Just save it. Alright then. That's it. Okay then. So let's say that you have made the complete PCB designing, but what if by mistake, and sometimes when the PCBs are bigger, that you miss out that some connections are not being made. So you can check that from here. Check the connectivity, check for the all needs. Basically it's check if all the connections has been made or some of them have left. So yes, I want to check all the nets. So you will see that 0 errors and 0 warnings. So let's say that I am removing this line from here. I have just selected that and I press delete. So there is no connection from here to here. So let's check now if there is any connectivity error. Connectivity check, all nets, okay. So now you will see that there is one error it is showing. So that's how you will know. And if you press on the error, it will give it on the exact zoom that where exactly the error is. So alright, so I'm just pressing Ctrl Z, going back to our, now we can check connectivity check, all nets, okay, it's 0 again, so we are good to go. So I have told you that how exactly you can add a new component to this and how you can forward anode. I just added this component. I forward anode to my respective file, and easily all the changes are showed over here. So it's simple as that. So if you want to, now let's say that PCB has been designed. If you want to give this PCB to a PCB manufacturer, so what exactly will you do? So to do that, there has to be some files that you have to uh, give to the PCB manufacturer, by which by that file he will make the PCB. So we call those files as a, sometimes we call it a Gerber file, or some okay, it was a Gerber file, whatever you want to. So from the file you can just see that export, and you just have to select all the parts. So let's say that copper top, copper bottom, board outline, silk screen top and silk screen bottom. Where do you have to make the drills and all these parts that you have already made. So copper top and copper bottom is simply it is must, because that's where you are doing the routing and all. Silk screen top and silk screen bottom is nothing but these names R4, R4, R5, which are on the top of the PCB and the bottom of the PCB. So we are going to, so we will need that as well. And if you don't want that, you can just simply deselect that, and it will get deselected. But I will prefer that you use it, because it's always easier when you solder the PCB. It's good that you keep it over there, so that you can just simply grab the component and solder it over right there. So when you press the export, so now you will see that export has been completed. So where you have saved the file, so you will see that Ultiboard export has been a new folder has been created, which name is Ultiboard exports. So over here you will see that all the GBR files, and that's what you have to basically give it to your manufacturer, and he will provide you with a fresh new PCB. Alright guys, so I think you have learned everything about the PCB designing, from the schematic to the layout, and there is only one more thing remaining now, that how to make your custom footprints. So this is, so what is a footprint? I have told you. So let's say this is one footprint, and this is also capacitors, another footprint, but these are very generic footprints. As you know, this is SOIC8 and this is a 402 package, but what if there is a component whose package is not generic? How to make that one? So we will learn that in the next tutorial. Till then, very goodbye, and subscribe to our channel, Free Knowledge. Thank you.